Good morning, my dear friends. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend. It's another one of these editions of It Is What It Is. And today we're going to touch base on the new year, new me mentality that we have here in the US, where everybody wants to change overnight. I mean, it's fine. Everybody's wishes and dreams to change for a betterment, that's what we all want. But every year we see on social media, it's a new year, new me, new year, new me. Well, guess what? You know how many calls I get in January for people coming in? New year, new me. In fact, I have several people that have been calling me ever since because they said they're going to come train when they lose weight, they get better condition, um, they find the equipment, they have time, and every month it's the same couple of folks that come in. I just got a call yesterday. It's Thanksgiving weekend Sunday, and I came here to do some work and do some cleaning up and putting together. Because on a side note, I'm writing my 17th book on pugilism. The first ones are all on Savant and its history and all that, but this one that I'm doing is actually a book on the history of pugilism of Laredo, Texas, because I'll explain, 4 world champions. Anyway, with that aside, I was touching base with this one guy, and he called me back, and he says, the new year's coming up, and I'm going to go train. I told him, listen, I told him, and I don't want to mention his name, and I told him, listen, you've been calling me, I can't remember, I think every day, and first week of January, and a couple of times in February. Every month you've been calling me. You said you don't need to lose weight to do martial arts to learn how to fight. It's a different type of conditioning. And if you're going to lose weight to come train in martial arts, it shouldn't. Your goals should be to better yourself. And while you better yourself, you set new goals and new parameters. Weight comes with diet. Sometimes there's health issues that you have to go to a doctor for them to for you to lose weight. I know a lot of people that go to the gym and they want to have a Frank Zane, Lila Brada body. Ronnie Coleman look like Arnold, look like Danny Padilla, all the big old time legends of bodybuilding. It's not going to happen if you go over there and sit down and you're texting on your phone. It's not going to happen. You have to do it. It's called a life. It's a lifestyle. Listen, when you go to martial arts, there's a lot of benefits from martial arts. Okay, people want to have the body of McGregor, the body of Andrew Silva. Those are the fight bodies. Listen, you have to become an athlete to do and get into that shape. You have to have your mentality has to be thinking that way. Your body has to be doing that way, and your consumption has to be doing that. Okay, believe me. I fought in the ring. I know what it is to fight in the ring. I know what it is to be an athlete. I've trained athletes. Okay? People say, no, but you're overweight. I'm not in ring shape. I haven't been in a long time. Doesn't matter. What I'm concerned about is the FAFO time frame. Okay? If you don't know what FAFO is, look it up. FAFO. Okay? It's an acronym. And what happens is, I want to be ready just in case I need to defend a loved one, a person that I care about, myself, or somebody else in my near proximity in case a self-defense situation arises. That's what I train for. So when I look for martial arts, is the combativeness of it, the effectiveness of it. There's things for the sport, there's things for a hobby, and then there's things for self-defense purposes of it. Most people look for martial arts because they want to have a community. There's martial arts for that. And martial art for a community is capoeira. It's a beautiful community. You get in there, people are going to, you all are going to be together. It's a big energy ball. Okay? Savate and boxing, they're a little bit different. It's a lonely man's art. Okay, a lonely woman's art, because now we see women inside. MMA, it's a fight club mentality, which is good. It's awesome. Each martial art has its own parameters. Okay, if you want to study martial arts because you want to change your life, change it for betterment, look for a school that's going to fit you. Okay, I understand this new year mentality. I've seen it, but set goals that you can accomplish. Okay, because if you're thinking about doing it and you never do it, then it has to be something that you have your own problem with. Okay, and once you set those goals, then you start moving out forward. Okay, then once you get into the martial art, then you set goals within that. Like say, let's take Kempo for instance, because we have the uniforms in the back. We got a Parker uniform and a Gaju Kempo uniform. Okay, Master Greg Rennis and Master Moses Williams. Great individuals, great martial artists, people that I look up to because of what they've done in the martial arts. Okay, and I have them here hanging in the school. If we pass by, look at it. It's a different story. I don't want to get sidetracked. Well, anyway, getting back to these calls. These calls are going to become more prevalent if you have a martial arts school. It's good because it keeps an enrollment high. Out of 25 calls for the new year, new me mentality, you're going to get 5 people that are going to come in. Out of those 5 people, you're more likely going to keep 1 at the end of the year. It's okay. Okay? And the reason is because of the goals that they're trying to set. If you just go as far as calling a place to join, you're not going to get far in training in martial arts. It's just life. Or learning how to fight or what have you, whichever road that you're looking into. If you're just looking up and calling and I'm going to be there, you have to show up. You have to be dedicated. Okay? Some people might not like the schedule. There's other schedules. There's schools that offer noon classes, evening classes, so on and so forth. What I'm getting at, people say, Paul, you talk a lot about this, about other schools and pushing people out. Yes, because I teach Savate, I teach Kempo, we teach Capoeira, okay, here at our school. I think we cover the spectrum. But we've been doing that for a very long time, okay, since the 90s. We've been like that way. Now, there's a lot of people that want to compete and only compete. And they're looking for a specific. Right now at this time, I'm not taking anybody to compete. So if I tell somebody, yeah, come on in here because I'm going to teach you how to compete, and I don't take them, then they're going to be mad at me. So I'd rather gear them to a boxing club that's taking people to fight in the ring at this point in time, right? That's just what you do. Then you have somebody that you'll see in the street, and they might even recommend somebody in the future. That's other perimeters. I'm just looking at and trying to get to the point of, if you have this new me, new year mentality, get up and go do something about it. Because nobody's going to wait for you. I'm telling you, I'm getting calls from folks, new year, new mentality, from 23 going on 24. And they're still calling right now, and they still haven't showed up. And they're still planning on that. Now they're calling to set up something for 25. Listen, if you're going to do something, just get up and start doing it. That's my 2 cents worth. I hope if it hits you someplace and you hear it, say like, share. Until next time, much peace.